Welcome to Ida's video channel. In this video, I'll show you how to add and remove additional branches from the network. There are a few options how to add them. I will show you the first option, which is a manual option, and then I will convert a polyline to a branch, and I will merge that branch with the main pipeline. And of course, the last option is to create horizontal and vertical alignment and convert that to a branch and merge it together. But if I show you the second option with a polyline, you will surely figure out how to use the option with the horizontal and vertical alignment. Let me start. I want to add branch somewhere here. So I will select any part in plan or even in a profile, and then I go to Command Edit Network because I want to edit existing network and I want to edit it manually. Then in the Network Layout Tools toolbar, I will select the default structure. I will use junction, so let me go to junction. Then under the pipe tab, I will use Acutech HDPE SDR, and I believe I used either 16p and 16. Let me use this one, 140, but if I made a mistake, then I can change it at any time. Then I go to create pipes and structures. Now, it is a good practice to design pipes in a flow direction, although water network pipes do have sometimes bidirectional flow, but it is a good practice. So in my case, I have a reservoir here or source of water, and the water is distributed into multiple branches. When I hover the mouse over the pipe, it shows me the marker point, and that marker means that it will split the pipe and I can insert the node. Or if I wish to, I can start at any structure, and it shows different marker, and then I connect to a structure. I will edit somewhere here. So let me come in here. It splits the pipe, and I can design a new branch. And this is the new branch. If I want, I can create longitudinal section for this branch. I won't use IDAS because IDAS creates profile views for the entire network. While I already have the alignment for the main pipeline, I could create for multiple branches, but let's keep it simple and let's create the alignment just for this branch. You can either use menu command pipes, utilities, create alignments from network parts, or if you want to use a ribbon, you can go to ribbon home, alignments, create alignments from network parts. Both commands do the same. I want the profile to be in the direction from the southwest to northeast, so I will select this structure as the first structure and last structure. It will highlight all the objects in between. If it doesn't, then you might have some disconnected parts. In that case, you would need to connect pipes to structures. Then I hit enter and I can create an alignment. I don't want to use any site, so site will be none. As a branch name, I can keep it branch 1, 2, 3, 4. As a type miscellaneous, that's fine. Then starting station 0. Alignment style, I will use a pipe network. Alignment label set, no labels if I don't want any labels. But I do want to create profile and profile view, so I click OK. Then under the alignment, I will select branch alignment. I will select surface, and I click on add to create a profile from surface. You see it creates profile from NGL Otara, and the NGL style is applied to that surface. I want to draw it in a profile view. Then under the profile view, I can specify again the alignment, which is correct one. I can also specify the profile view style. I want to use pipe, water, levels at structure, band set 1. Then I go next. I want the station range to be automatic, next. Profile view height, automatic, next. Profile display options, there's only NGL Otara which will be displayed, and I'm happy with the style NGL, next. I can display the bulk water pipeline, and it shows me the pipes which are used to create the alignment and profile view. It says here, show only parts selected to draw in profile view. That's exactly what I want. Next, Profile view band. If I want to keep my drawing as light as possible, I'm not going to display any profile view bands, but later on I will show you the video how to import profile view bands or band set, how to adjust them and all that. So for now, I will use no bands. Then I go next, and there is the hatching, which I'm not interested in. Then I click on create profile view and I specify the location. As you can see, the pipes were positioned at a 0 elevation, and I can adjust them later on. In one of the following videos, I will show you how to adjust pipe networks vertically. So that was the first option, to draw the branch manually. What if I want to use a polyline or alignment? I can just draw it. I will draw a polyline. I type PL enter. Again, I will draw a polyline in a flow direction, and I will try to snap to this structure, which I'm struggling a bit. I was there, but now I'm not there. But what I'll do, I'll just draw it and then I will attach it. So I'm just drawing the polyline. Let me make sure the polyline starts at this structure like this. And I can convert this polyline to a pipe network. Let me do that. I'm going to IDAS, water, bulk water wizard. I will create a new network. I can call it bulk water 2. Then I will select the part list. I will select the pipe size, the structure, NGL Otara. Then if I used the alignment and profile view, I could use this option, but I'm not going to use it, but you can. So that's very important to note. Then I go next. Then alignment name, I'm happy with the default settings, alignment style, and surface profile view style, band set 1, no bands. That's all perfect. When it comes to parameters, as you know, I can play with the settings, but for now I'm happy with the default. Then I go to create network and I select the polyline and I select the location for the profile view, and it designs the vertical alignment somehow. So I created new network. If I go to Prospector, you can see I have a bulk water 2, and stormwater. So I need to merge those two networks into one. You can select any of those networks, and then in a contextual ribbon, there's a command merge networks. Let me do that. Then I need to select the network to be merged into another network. So I'll select bulk water 2. Then I click OK, and this is the destination network. So I will select bulk water. Let me click OK, and it's done. There is one issue. I have a duplicate structures here. If you merge the networks, you know there are duplicate structures. Let me show you. If I move one structure, the other structure stays there, and this is not the right design. Of course, you can delete the structure and connect the pipe manually. But what you may consider, to use IDAS command, you can go to IDAS, remove duplicates, and it shows you all the duplicate structures, and you can zoom in, as you can see. It's a little bit difficult to see, but I will zoom out. So here they are on top of each other. It shows number of connected pipes, it shows the coordinates. So what I decided to delete the one which has only one connected pipe. Then I click on remove structure. Once I do that, the duplicate structures disappear. So I click OK, I'm happy. But now the pipe is not connected. I need to connect it to the remaining structure. Again, you can do it manually, but if you have quite a few branches, you may consider rather using command connect pipes. Then I select which network, let's say this network, and it shows me all the disconnected pipes. It shows me which structure is the closest structure, what's the distance. There's also end structure, but the distance is not available. I will click on connect all. Once I do that, the pipes are connected. If I move this structure, everything moves together, which is correct. So this is how to create the branches. If I want to delete the branches, I can simply delete them. I don't need to do anything else. I can just select the parts like this with the alignments and everything, and I click delete. I didn't select this structure because I want this structure to stay there, but I will delete this structure because I don't want it there. And the same applies to this structure, but keep in mind that this structure was created as an additional structure. I probably don't need it, so I can use the command to delete structure. So I will use that command, then I select the remaining pipe, and problem solved. So I'm at the beginning where I was before when I started dealing with the branches. So this is the exercise, how to add the branches and how to delete the branches.